You're listening to the Rock Jukebox. I'm Jeff Collins. This week we're looking at the new album from the Dutch symphonic rock band Delain. They were formed back in 2002 by former Within Temptation keyboardist Martin Westerholt and Charlotte Vassels, who became the band's singer. They now released, as I say, their fifth album. It's called Moonbather. I was very lucky enough to see them for the first time way back in 2008 when they started the Hard Rock Hell Festival in North Wales on the same bill as the likes of Budgie and Tiger Tales. Also Thin Lizzy and Black Label Society were headlining. This is how the band talk about the release of their new album.
Hi there, I'm Martijn, and together with me there's also Charlotte, right? Charlotte?
Hello.
And we're from the band Delain.
So one of the lead tracks of the new album Moonbather is Fire with Fire. It's got a real rock vibe to it, and
yeah, I think it's not a very, average Delain song.
It's not typical for us.
No, it's not typical for us, and that's what makes it kind of special, I think. And I think it's great to have it as an ambassador for our upcoming album, because also our upcoming album is not really typical in some regards. It's pretty much diverse.
Yeah, exactly. It's really an album of extremes. Like the loud parts are louder than they've been, and sensitive part are more sensitive. And then there is like rocky outside tracks like Fire with Fire, for example, as well. So yeah, it's not the most typical Delain sound, but then again, it is a good representative of kind of the versatile album that we're having out now.
We work with an artist already for a couple of years, Glenn Arthur, for our artwork, and he's an artist from California. He has a very, very typical style, and I think it fits our DNA very well and adds to our identity a lot.
Yeah, he's inspired by a lot of Art Nouveau artwork, and first time we worked with him was for the record We Are the Others, and almost everything we've put out ever since has had his hand in it one way or another. It's great to be able to work with him again. I've been a very big fan of his for a very long time. Sometimes we work with commission pieces, sometimes we work with existing pieces, and we kind of adjust them to our themes, and that's what we did with the album cover for Moonbathers.
A lot of people always ask what's it like to self-produce an album, and if we feel extra pressure because of that to deliver. Actually, I don't really experience it like that. It's more like feels very much like freedom to be able to just make what you want. If you know what you want, then that's absolutely no problem. And we always put pressure on ourselves to perform and have a great result, and we want to challenge ourselves. So we do that always. So yeah, I don't really feel extra pressure. I don't know how that is for you, Charlotte.
No, I think, like you said, we're a very ambitious bunch of people, so we don't necessarily need someone else for that. Of course, there's a lot of reasons why people work with external producers, but I think that's not one of the reasons why we would do that. So I definitely experienced with the last two albums where Martijn here next to me was actually in the producer chair. It was very nice to have it all internal, and it was a very good experience. And a feeling of freedom, like you describe it, just having no kind of extra involvements outside what is happening in the writing room.
And it's also very organic, I
exactly.
think. It's, go with the flow.
The band have spent most of the past year touring America and Canada with Nightwish. That was in preparation for release of this new album, which features 10 new songs and a cover of a Queen track as well. Moonbathers is out now on Napalm Records. In our next podcast, we'll be looking at other new releases, including the brand new Led Zeppelin triple CD, the BBC Sessions.